Cheers.
I want to be free, but he never was in his lifetime. These words stuck with me.
They never work with your wife, animals or
It's not
children.
gonna work, is it, Al? Are you
I
done?
agree. Let's go.
Are you done?
I grew up in the Lake District and learned to kayak when I was about 10 years old. As soon as I could drive, I stole my mum's car in 1987 and moved to Nottingham to the National Water Sports Centre in the Whitewater course at Home Pierpont. Alright, so where it all began. So before we started PQK, I used to work in a little shop called No Limits on Trent Boulevard, which is, I think this is it here. Let's just go, 59 Trent Boulevard. Like every young kayaker, you move to Nottingham and need some way of earning some money to live, to go kayaking, so I used to run this little shop. So we'll go and see if it's still there or what's still there. The shop's not there anymore. Looks like it's a hairdresser's now. So the desk used to be here. I used to play my guitar when no one was in. Shh, don't tell the boss. Yeah, those stairs were in, didn't go anywhere, just like now. This was a little office. A guy, Spike, used to do design work here, and he actually went to work for Necky and designed all the Necky boats, the Rip and the Jive. And this is pretty much where we designed the first PQK jacket in the back of this shop. And just through there was a kitchen. I guess it still is. And I used to do have a dark room there and develop photographs. So not much has changed. When I was in the shop, working in the shop, the gear that we used to sell kind of didn't really follow fashion, didn't use high quality fabrics, the fit was terrible, and came up with an idea to make some gear myself. In early 1990, when I was working in the No Limits shop, I got glandular fever and I couldn't train for like 6 months. So with a bit of time on my hands, I decided to make some kayaking equipment. Convinced my dad to lend me some money, my friend Keith to invest in my business. We bought enough fabric and enough foam to make our first batch of life jackets and jackets. But I've actually got, this is a Mark 1 jacket from 1990. It's one that we never sold, brand new. This is Burleigh Road coming up. There you go, we can't even recognise it. There used to be a big hedge there that we used to jump to when we were drunk. I came here after No Limits, owned by my great friend Mark, who kindly let us live here. Bit of a commune, and he utilised the living room and dining area for the first PQK factory. We used to produce life jackets here, and a young friend of mine, Leo Hoare, who should be with us at this event, he used to help me out, and he used to cut out fabric on the floor and help with the production. Back at Burleigh Road, my girlfriend, she taught me how to use a sewing machine, sew straight, back tack at the start and at the end. She showed me how to make a life jacket, and the first thing I did was make a polar buoyancy aid. It was a little bit ropey, but I think I still sold it, and then the second one was perfect. From that point onwards, just taught myself to use each machine for every process. Every time we made a new product and it needed a different sewing technique or taping, we purchased the machine and then self-taught, worked out how to use it, and then made the product. I can actually pretty much make every product in our line still. John Day used to have a unit up there making kayaks, and it's where all the hookers hang out. So you used to be able to get a shag while you wait. Apparently. This was Nottingham Fashion Design Studios. We were unit number 8 on the left hand side, just in through this door, so we'll go and have a look. So wow, this is it. This is where my first unit was, 1991 to 1995, Nottingham Fashion Design Studios. It was just right here. There was a wall here. Basically had imagine a cutting table here, sewing machine in the corner, some racking on the wall, CD player with a huge pile of CDs to keep me going through the week. Basically, I'd work here, sewing, sometimes all the way through the night. I think one time we had a huge order to get out, saw daylight the next morning, right here making life jackets. And then through the door behind there, there was a communal sewing room with cutting tables, machines, and they had advice of how to use these things, general business advice. So it was a really good facility here in Nottingham to train starter businesses. On the left is where Snakey crashed the brand new van, red, 1 day old, dinged. Right, this is Crompton Mill. We were here in 1995 to 2000 in this workshop here. Crompton Mill is the first water-powered mill in the world, built by Richard Arkwright in 1770, and we've proudly built the newest mill in the Derwent Valley in 2012 in Darley-Dale. There's some pictures of Crompton Mill, and if you see here, look carefully, there's a peak performance sign, pre-Peak UK, on this 3-storey workshop here. Looks pretty close to me. Oh, here we go. Hello there. All right, here we are. This kind gentleman's kindly let us in. We can have a little look round. This used to be our showroom. If you follow me this way, I'll show you where our warehouse was. This was the warehouse, pretty much like it is now. Slightly different to what we've got in Darley-Dale. And through here, we used to store foam here for life jackets. That's the bathroom. And this is where the kettle was based, exactly there in that cupboard. We used to store all the riot boats here. Not much room for boats, and we used to put them in the garage at home. Health and safety. My dad's dog fell off those, so you know the dog would be alright now, so no problem. Right, through this door, doesn't look like we're going to go in, was to the right was my office, or the offices, 2 or 3 of us were there. To the left side was a sort of cutting and taping room, and then upstairs is a workshop for sewing and cutting as well.